Welcome to the Hallprint tagging series. Part 2 explores the correct application of T-bar tags throughout varying sizes of finfish.
Hello, I'm David Hall, Managing Director and owner of Hallprint Fish Tags. Today we're going to go through T-bar tags and their application with gums. This video should be used in conjunction with separate videos for rock lobster, crabs and finfish. So the T-bar tag is provided in clips of 50. What's unique about our tags is that they are a cylindrical marker that's fused to the filament, so no glue, won't come apart. There are two sizes of T-bar tags. There's the standard anchor, the TBAs, and the fine anchor, the TBF. We can vary the length of both the marker and the exposed filament depending on what animal you're tagging, what size fish. So that's your T-bar tags. The main thing about them is to keep them in a box so that they don't get crushed up in the bottom of your tackle box or wherever, and don't keep them in the hot sun, right? So try and avoid that. Otherwise, they should remain fine. Okay, so using wet gloves and wet hands, try to tag the fish as soon as possible after capture. First of all, measure the fish, which is 350 millimeters, caudal fork length. Then holding the fish in your left hand, in this case, go to the second dorsal. You can tag the first dorsal, but that gap's a bit wide between fin rays. So here I'm going to the second dorsal. I'm flicking a scale to make it easier to push the needle in at about 45 degrees. Try and shallow that angle out a little bit. Squeeze the trigger, hold the trigger in, rotate the tagging gun about 90 degrees, a bit more. Keeping the trigger compressed, remove the needle, and then that should be locked in, which it is, behind those pterygophores. So using wet hands and being as quick as possible to tag the fish, first of all measure it. Total length is 240 millimeters, Tom. We will then tag the fish through the first dorsal. You can see the gap there. That's about right. You could possibly go further back, but we'll go back about 4 or 5 rays. Flick a couple of scales out to make it easier to penetrate the needle. Go in at about 45 degrees there. Push the tagging gun up against the fish. Pull the trigger, hold it in, rotate it about 90 degrees and release. Just check that has actually locked in behind those pterygophores which run down from the dorsal rays, which it has done. So that fish is now ready to be released.
Upon application, it is crucial that the T-anchor is positioned firmly behind the basal fin rays, the pterygophores, as shown to ensure the highest tag retention rate. We would like to acknowledge Dr. Troy Rogers and the South Australian Research Development Institute for making their wet lab available for filming, as well as avid anglers Bill, Paul and Levi for their assistance throughout these tutorials.